instead of us as like a society realizing that there's something wrong with how the police,
Yeah.
and instead of addressing that, we're creating products to like help you.
Mitigate
At least
that.
we're gonna record your ass whooping, right? And like you can store it on the Amazon cloud and listen back to the ass whooping later.
They have like all sorts of things. I think, all sorts of like technologies, things like that can help you out with, dealing with issues like that of like sobriety. Maybe it might be like a little app or whatever. They'd be like, hey, put that down.
Damn, what if there's gonna be an app one day that like, as you're about to hit the crack pipe, your Siri knows like, hey, are you sure you want to do this? You have 3 things on your calendar today.
You would treat it just like all the other apps that try to force you off of whatever you just
ignore
said.
it.
Yeah, ignore it.
So he's like, are you sure? Or they can test the quality of it. Like, that's not 100%
not pure.
pure. That's not
Yeah,
Colombian.
that's not that black blue magic or whatever it's called in American Gangster. So in new technology news that I thought was very interesting, it may tie in a little bit with some TV and film shit, is Amazon unveils some new products, one of which is this Ring car camera, which I think Amazon bought Ring, unless I'm mistaken, for a lot of money. But anyways,
Good for the Ring people, because they went from pitching the idea on Shark Tank to launching.
Is that true? Is that how Ring started?
Yeah, they
holy
pitched it
shit
on Shark Tank. I think it got like they didn't like make the final cut, or maybe somebody.
It's not the ultimate slap in the face as if they didn't make the final cut, but they're like fucking selling it to Amazon.
I mean,
now
there are a lot
like
of
billions
businesses that have like pitched on Shark Tank that like either have been funded or didn't get funded that ultimately like went on to be like
that's
really
so
huge
fucking
successes.
weird. I guess
I'm pretty
that's a
sure
little like
Ring is one of them.
That's like a little like American Idol, where you see all these people who are like who weren't names before, and then all of a sudden like they were on American Idol. And it's like it's like a reality TV show though. Like and from that reality TV show, they now have a career, which is, I don't know, it's kind of weird to like, it's weird for me to process.
Yeah, so we had this recorded, so I'm going to say this. I copyright this idea and all of this original content, but we might want to pitch a show similar to Shark Tank where people can pitch their movie ideas and get it funded.
They've already tried that. That's
have they?
That was on HBO. I think Matt Damon and Ben Affleck were a part of that.
Shit.
Yeah, a while ago.
Well, let's relaunch it.
No, they've actually tried to relaunch it too.
Really?
It wasn't so successful. Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of a platform where I could pitch my Judge idea.
All right, what were we about to say, Adam?
Since you're the master investor here, Orain, the startup Ring was bought by Amazon in February of 2018 for $1 billion.
For $1 billion?
Whew. Oh, yo, you're talking about a bag. Fuck.
How many people? And I think like the Ring was founded by like a small group of people.
I guess, I don't know. You told me it started on Shark Tank, so was Mark Cuban a part of it? I don't know.
Yikes.
$1 billion. Fuck. All right. That's could you imagine, go from fucking, eating this McDonald's shit to just be like, I got $1 billion in my pocket? What does those zeros even look like in your account? The bank's just like, I don't know. Was this a mistake? This had to be a mistake.
No. You're at a different bank now. You're in the Cayman Islands where they're used to these numbers. In fact, those are small.
They're like, oh, is this only one? Only 1 million? Okay.
We'll open up an entry level account for you.
So anyways, to get to our story finally, so Amazon, and this is an article from Deadline. So Amazon unveiled a host of new products and features this past Thursday, including a new Echo Show model with Netflix and a swiveling screen. And then a Ring car camera that can record encounters with the police and beefed up Fire TV devices in a sequence of the presentation that was equal parts unsettling and intriguing. The $200 Ring car cam and its features called Traffic Stop were demonstrated. And this is like I guess a quote from whoever was like, doing this presentation. If you're pulled over while driving, simply say, Alexa, I'm being pulled over. And your Ring car camera will automatically start recording. A blog post explained, or I guess it was from a blog post. Footage from the stop will be securely stored, and you can automatically notify a loved one a notification of the stop. this was so interesting to me for so many different fucking reasons. It loosely has to do with TV and film, but I just thought it was just like this weird fucking, well, I guess, you know, we see all this dystopian shit on both with TV, films, and also, you know, obviously a lot in books. And we're fucking here, dude, where now Amazon, or I guess Ring more specifically in this case, is now developing shit where it's just like, we know the police are going to try to do some fucked up shit to you. Like, we know that.
Yeah.
And so we're going to have a fucking camera in the car that can listen to your commands and start recording because we know they're going to do some fuck shit.
It's unfortunate that
fucking
we've come to a place where people now feel like they have to protect themselves from the police, and that's like a normal thing, right? Whereas companies are developing products to protect people from the police instead of us as like a society realizing that there's something wrong with how the police.
Yeah.
And instead of addressing that, we're creating products to like help you.
Mitigate
at least
that,
we're going to record your ass whooping, right? And like you can store it on the Amazon cloud and listen back to the ass whooping later, right?
Yeah.
And
or
then
the shooting or whatever happens.
Yeah, I mean the police, they're still going to get acquitted of all charges. But
like
at least you'll be able
with,
to
Breonna Taylor.
store your ass whooping, right?
Yeah.
That, which is insane to me.
On the cloud.
Yeah, there are products being created. But when we talk about like restructuring the police and how they police, or like defunding the police, people are like, "Oh no!
What say you?"
Yeah, let's not defund the police. Like I like the institution of policing as it is. It's like, well, then why do you have the Alexa Ring car thing to protect yourself from the police?
Yeah, if everything's cool.
If everything's yeah.
Now, what I also found interesting about this is that how long did it take them to start profiting or start figuring out ways to profit from police brutality? Like. Just the thought of that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to create this product, and one would have to think that this wasn't for altruistic reasons, right? Like, this wasn't because it's like, hey, we just want to really help. It's like, no, we see a need, we see a marketplace.
Yeah.
The marketplace has a need for recording yourself pretty much autonomously through a camera as you're dealing with police brutality. We can create that and we can sell that at $200, right? So the people that this would actually, go to help, is that a good price point for them? $200?
Yeah,
I don't know.
And you have to have your car, I guess, has to be compatible with it, right?
It's a Ring, so it probably works like independently of the car.
Nah, I would hope so.
Yeah,
I hope you wouldn't need like a car with like a newer model car that has the LCD display on it and whatnot.
Tesla or some shit.
So now you got it, and they're gonna partner with like Honda. So now every Honda is gonna come equipped with it. You just have to pay that.
Like, and it better not like run out of batteries too. Because you're like, Alexa,
and
start recording, and then you look back and it's like, no.
It better work when you turn the car off too and remove the key.
Yeah.
But now, so I also wonder now, like, so it says the information is going to be safely stored. Like, for how long? Like, what's the fine print there?
I'm glad you said that, because
is local PD going to have access to this too?
Probably they'll scrub it. So the voice system has drawn scrutiny based on reports of surveillance and hacking, which standard, has added a set of privacy features that users can use the commands Alexa, review my privacy setting, or even Alexa, delete everything I ever said. Now, they wrote this knowing good and goddamn well Alexa ain't doing shit. You're going to be like, Alexa, erase everything. Alexa's going to be like, sure.
Yeah.
Will do. Get right on it.
That technology's all in beta anyway. They're probably gonna be like, oh, we couldn't figure out a way to do it effectively. Sorry.
Scrapped it. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
So I would like to believe that like this product was created in earnest, and this is an honest product meant to like make people feel comfortable, safer, blah blah blah.
I don't know. It's just another
you have to.
thing.
There's a darkness behind it where you have to see that this is also an opportunity to monetize something terrible, something that we've normalized. Which is, if you get pulled over by the cops, it's likely that, they may shoot you, violate your rights, beat the shit out of you. And the best thing you could do is have this technology in your car to at least record the beating.
And then it's like this dependent system, right? Where it's just like, in order to sell this product, there needs to be basically police brutality.
Yeah.
And it's just like, so then don't they have incentive to be like, the more shootings, the more like every time that they see one on TV, they're like, the stocks are going through the roof.
Yeah. And the only reason this product exists is because the other thing exists.
Yeah.
Right. If you didn't have the police brutality and the fear of police, this product would be unnecessary for
Yeah.
the most part, right?
And I guess you could maybe make an argument that you can kind of like look at it like seatbelts, right? Like, you know, you don't get in an accident every day with with your car, but you know, just as a precaution, you should probably have this. But then you also don't have to just pay the seatbelt comes with the fucking car. Like,
But it's just interesting that like the command is Alexa, I'm being pulled over, not like Alexa, I'm being hijacked. Alexa, I'm being
well, I'm sure that's in the pro model. I'm sure, you know, the standard model has.
I wonder what else you could use that for. Like, Alexa, I'm buying drugs from this dealer and I don't trust this product. So I want to record this just in case he shorts me a couple ounces.
Alexa, measure this for me.
Hey, guys.
Alexa, how many grams is this? Well, you paid for 7 grams of heroin. This is only 5. Alexa, directions back to Matt's house, my dealer.
Yeah, do either of you own Alexa Amazon products?
I have
and consistently use them.
I have a phone.
I have an Amazon Echo.
Now, I will tell you, if I asked Alexa to record because I got pulled over, she'd give me sass and say you shouldn't have been speeding. I guarantee you.
Shouldn't have been speeding, Addy.
Yeah. So Alexa works for the cops too. It's a fucking system. It's a racket. That's what this is. You know, it's one hand feeding the other.
This is why I only trust Siri. She's the only one I trust.
No, I don't trust Siri either. She seems like she's pretty duplicitous. You hear that voice. You hear that accent. Come on.
Mine's is Australian.
That's even worse. I don't know how it's worse, but it's worse.
It makes me feel sexy too when she says my name wrong every time.
Orion.
Orion.
Oreo. Oh shit. All right. So yeah, there is no healthy segue for this. So we're just gonna jump into some other shit right now.